everyone, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So in this video we will discuss about what is an atom. Okay, so let's discuss what is an atom. Have you ever observed a modern building? Walls, for these walls, a room, and then a collection of rooms to form a building. Have you ever observed a modern building walls? For these walls, a room, for the collection of walls and walls, it known as a room, and the collection of whole room of a building is known as what? Building. Okay. What is the building block of the hug building? What is the building block of hug building? Of course, it is a brick. We collect all the brick to form wall, and we collect wall to form a room, and we collect all the room of a whole all we collect all room to form a building. Okay. What about the building block of an anthill? Anthill, where the ant made his home to live. This one is the surface. Okay, this one is known as anthill. It is made up of grain of sand, very smallest. Okay, it is a small grain of sand. Similarly, the building block of all matters are atom. Similarly, all matters are made up of what? Atoms. Okay. How big are atom? Okay. Now next one is, how big are atom? How big are atoms? Atoms are very small. They are smaller than anything that we can imagine or compare with. Atoms are very smallest particle in all over the world. Okay, it is smaller than anything that we compare or imagine with it. Okay, more than millions of atoms when stuck to when make a layer of barely as thick as sheet of paper. Millions, more than millions of atoms when stacked would make a layer barely thick as thick as this sheet of paper. Okay, sheet of paper with made up of more than millions of atoms. Okay. Atomic radius is measured in nanometer. Atomic radius is measured in nanometer. Okay. This one is to learn. Relative size, radius, examples. Okay. We might think that if atoms are so insignificant in size, why should we care about them? We might think that if atoms are so insignificant in size, why should we care about them? This is because our entire world is made up of atoms. This one here is a question that we might think that if atoms are so insignificant in size, why should we care for it? Why should we care about the atom? This is because our entire world is made up of what? Atom. Okay. We may not be able to see them, but they are there and constantly affecting whatever we do. We may not be able to see them, but they are but they are there and constantly affecting whatever we do. Atoms are very smallest particle. We cannot be able to see atom, but they are there. Whatever we do, okay. They are constantly affected whatever we do. And now, through modern technique, we can now produce magnified imaging of surface of element showing. Through modern technique, we can now produce magnified image of surface of element showing atom. Through the modern technique, we can able to see by magnified image of surface of element showing atom. Okay, by modern technique, an image of surface of silicon. Okay, this one is the image of silicon. And now, what are the modern day symbols of atoms of different elements? Okay, and now what are the modern day symbol of atom form of different elements? Dalton was the first scientist to use the symbols for elements in a very specific sense. Dalton was the first scientist to use symbol for element. It means he was the first scientist uh, who who used to symbol for element in very specific sense. When he used a symbol for an element, he also meant a definite quantity of that element. That is one atom of the element. When he used a symbol, for an element, he also meant a definite quantity of that element. That is one meant a definite quantity of that element. That is one atom of that element. Okay. It means when he was used symbol for element symbol for an atom, he also meant a definite quantity of that atom. That is one atom of that element. Bergelium suggested that the symbol of elements be made from one or two letters of the name of the element. Bergelium suggested that the symbol of Bergelius suggested that the symbol of an atom be made for one two letter of the name of the element. It means he said that the symbol of an element is made up from two or one or two letter of the name of element. Okay, like here is the symbol of some atom. This one is the symbol of hydrogen, carbon, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur, iron, copper, lead, silver, gold, platinum, mercury, platinum, mercury. Okay, so these are the some symbols symbols for some element, okay, as proposed by Dalton: lead, copper, gold, platinum, mercury, silver, many more, okay. And now in the beginning, the name of elements were derived for the name of the place where they were found for the first time, okay. The name of element were derived from the name of that place where they were founded first time, okay. For example, the name of copper was taken from the name of copper taken from Cyprus, okay. The name of copper was taken from Cyprus. It is the name of a place where it is found from first time, okay. Some names were taken from specified colors. Specified colors, for example, gold was taken from the English word meaning yellow, and some names were taken from a specific color, like for example, gold. Gold was taken from the English word meaning yellow. We know that gold color is yellow, and it is given from the English word that is yellow. Nowadays, IUPAC, it means International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Nowadays is a international scientific organization which approve name of elements, symbols, and units, okay. And nowadays, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry is an international significant scientific organization which proved the name of element, which proved a name of element, symbol, and their units also. Many of the symbols are the first one or two letters of the element's name, English. Many of the symbols are the first one or two letter of the elements named in English. The first letter of a symbol is always written as a capital letter, and second letter as a small letter, okay. For example, here is an example also. Hydrogen started with H, and next one is aluminium. We always write first letter with capital, and the second letter is L. L is always in small letter. We cannot write like this. We cannot write like A, L. It was totally wrong way to write, okay. Many of symbols are denoted like this. Here you can see cobalt. The first letter of cobalt is C, so we write capital letter, and after that O. O always be under small letter. We cannot write like this, C and O. It means if we write like this, we can treat it carbon or oxygen, okay, not cobalt. So this one is the wrong way to write, and this one is the correct way, okay. Symbol of an atom. Symbol of some elements are formed for the first letter of the name and a letter appearing later in the name. For examples are chlorine Cl, zinc Zn, etc. And symbol of some elements are formed the first letter and a letter appearing later in the name. Like chlorine, first letter is what? C. Chlorine, first letter is C and the second letter is H. But in some elements are formed by appearing later in the name. Our first letter of the name and a letter appearing later in the name. It means we do not include this letter, include L. Okay. So third letter is what? L. We cannot like this. We write like C. First one is capital and second one is small letter. Okay. Cl and zinc. Z1 is the first letter and N is the third letter. Okay. Zn and etc. Okay. Other symbols have been taken from the name of the element Latin, and other symbol have been taken from name of element in Latin word. Okay. German or Greek, Latin or German or Greek also. For example, the symbol of iron. The symbol of iron is Fe from its Latin name ferrum. The symbol of iron Fe from its Latin word ferrum. It comes from its Latin word ferrum. Okay, and sodium is Na from natrium, and sodium is come from natrium. Okay, and potassium K from calcium, and potassium is K from calcium. Sodium is Na from natrium, and this one is the Latin word of its elements. Okay. Therefore, each element has a name and a unique chemical symbol. Okay. Each element has a name and its chemical and its unique chemical symbol. Okay. Here is a table of symbol for some element. This one is the symbol of some elements like aluminum, argon, rhodium, bromine. Okay, this one is symbol of an element, and this above table is given for to refer to whenever you study about elements, to not bother to memories all in one go. We have not to learn this thing like a formula or whatever you say. If we study and practice some solution questions, we totally know the name, that is B for boron, Br for bromium, Ca for calcium, C for carbon, and many more. Okay, we will not to learn this thing. Okay, passage of time and repeated uses, you will automatically be able to reproduce the symbol. This table is not for learn. You can say that we have not to learn this thing. It is totally wastage of time. If you will repeat use if you and repeat use of if we use repeat it again, then we will automatically learn all the symbol of what element that you can able to, if we repeat uses of these symbols, we automatically learn that Cu for copper, we automatically know the name of what element, and that is Fe for iron, N for nitrogen, O for oxygen, Al for aluminium, O for oxygen, C for carbon. Okay, we automatically learn this symbol. Okay, we are not to learn this. This is wastage of time. Okay, so I hope you understand what is an atom. Atom is a very smallest particle all over the world. It cannot seen by naked eyes. And Dalton used the first symbol of atom, symbol for elements. Okay, and this one is all about this. What is the way to denote a what symbol? Okay, first we the first letter should always be capital and the small letter, and the next letter always be in small letter. Okay, not in capital letter. This was totally wrong. Okay, I hope you understand the video. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.